Hello, boys and girls. This week in art, we are going to be focusing on the elements of art. And we are going to separate our paper into all of the 7 different elements of art. To begin, you'll need a piece of paper and a pencil. You're going to start out by writing the word art nice and big in the center of your paper. So I like drawing the letters first and then going around them to create block or bubble letters. So you can do that if you like, but you don't have to. However you want to create your letters that say art. So once you have the word art written in the center of your paper, you're going to start from the corner of your paper and go to the bottom middle of your paper and do the same thing on the opposite corner to make a V shape. And you're going to do the same thing with the other 2 corners to make an upside down V on your paper. So that in the center you have a diamond. Then you have 2 half diamonds on the side and then 4 triangles on your paper. And that's going to make the sections that you're going to label with the different elements of art. So next you can go ahead and get a black marker or a black tool and outline the word art nice and big in the center. And I like doing it making the letters look 3-dimensional, so I added a little bit of a perspective and an extra little line on the letters to make them look like they are 3-dimensional letters. Next, you're going to trace over the lines that you have made. You can even go through the letters that read art. So don't worry if you go through them. That will help you as you design your different elements of art. So you should have 7 sections on your paper. And in each section, we're going to write one of the elements of art. So make sure you erase all the pencil lines so that you don't get confused as you start creating your artwork. Next, we're going to label each different section so that we know which type of element of art goes in each section. So the first section is line. Our second section is shape. Our third section is color. Our fourth section is texture. Our fifth section is value. Our sixth section is space. And our final section, section 7, is form. So now that we have each section labeled, we're going to go through and draw in the different details that we would find for that element of art. So in shape, I am drawing different shapes that represent that section. For texture, I am adding cactuses because they have some smooth and prickly textures in them. So I'm creating a scene of prickly cactuses to show texture. For the section of space, I'm creating perspective and showing where foreground and midground and background would be placed. And that's showing how objects are arranged in a specific space. For color, I'm going to recreate the color wheel. So I am dividing this big section into smaller sections so that I can incorporate all the colors that we've learned so far in the color wheel. So red, red, orange, orange, yellow, orange, yellow, yellow, green, green, blue, green, blue, blue, violet, violet, and red, violet. For the area that says form, I'm going to create some three-dimensional forms. So we have a sphere, a pyramid, and a cube. You can add other three-dimensional forms to your area that says form. So for shapes, I'm making sure that I have some geometric shapes, which are shapes that we know the name of, like circles and rectangles and squares and triangles. And I want to make sure that I'm adding some organic or free-form shapes as well, like a crescent and a cloud and things like that. Now I'm going to go in with my Sharpie and I'm going to draw different kinds of lines, and I'm going to retrace over my pencil lines so that we can see these items more clearly on our paper. As you can see here, I'm starting to color in the background of my different sections. To color in value, I'm using one color pencil and creating a gradient using the lightness and darkness of that color. Once I'm done with that, I'm creating the color wheel using all the different colors inside the color wheel. All right, boys and girls, here is our finished elements of artwork. It has line, space, shape, texture, color, value, and form. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to see your elements of art.